What color of light doesn't help in photosynthesis?
Green.
All colors?
Blue.
Violet.
Blue.
Violet.
Okay, balik
Black.
tayo sa question. What color of light doesn't help in photosynthesis?
Black.
Violet. Black.
Black?
What color of light doesn't help photosynthesis?
Yung hindi nagagamit sa photosynthesis, it's colored ano?
Green.
Green,
Red.
correct. Yung green na color ay hindi siya nagagamit sa photosynthesis kasi irini-reflect siya ng plant. Hindi siya absorb. So yung responsible for photosynthesis are the other colors, the red, orange, the blue, indigo. So sila yung naano sa photosynthesis. Yung green ay hindi. So anong mayayari kapag green light lang? Yung green light, yung emit ng sun, green light lang. What do you think will happen to the plants?
Plants dead.
They will die.
Okay, so hindi sila makakapag-undergo ng photosynthesis, then eventually, they will die. Mamamatay yung mga plants. And it will masunod na ang mga dependent ang mga plants. Okay? So, yon. So, reflection. Okay. So we have another illustrations here. So absorption and reflections of light. So we have here the first marble. So yung kanyang color, we have green, hindi na 7 yung colors dito at 3 colors. So because these are the primary colors, ibig sabihin, yung green, blue, indigo, green, blue, red. So these are the primary colors of light. If we are going to combine them together, it will result to white light. So yan ang primary colors of light. Red, green, and blue. Okay, white light ito. Okay, so yung red marble is illuminated with white light. It only reflects red light. So that's why the marble appears to be red. Inabsorb niya yung blue and green. Okay, the green marble on the other hand, pakiano nga, sino yung pwedeng mag-discuss? Ano yung color ng green marble? Green marble. What color of light is absorbed by the marble, and what color of light is reflected by the marble? Anybody? Raise your hand. Sino yung magre-raise? Okay, Angeline. Yung second marble, yung green. What colors are absorbed and what color is reflected? Angeline, yes.
The red and blue are absorbed and the green one is reflected.
So of what color will the object appear?
Green.
Okay, correct. Next, what about the blue? The third marble. So it's color blue because it appears blue because, okay.
The blue reflects
the marble.
It reflects the color blue and observes the green and
the other
red.
Okay, it only reflects the blue color of light. Yan. The black, yung black, anong nangyari sa mga colors? Anong ginawa niya sa colors?
Absorb
lahat yung colors niya. So that's why naging black yung kayang color. Okay, the last marble.
Absorb.
reflected. All the colors reflect.
That's why
All the colors are reflected.
white. Okay, so class, if granted that they were exposed to white light, itong 5 marbles na to, they were illuminated with white light. So sino kaya dito, alin dito sa mga marbles na to ang magkakaroon ng higher temperature?
Black.
Okay, that's correct. It's Why? Sige, Alexei Manuel, bakit
Because
black?
because it absorbs all the colors.
And then what happens? So kapag inabsorb, anong mayayari sa energy, sa light? Sa light energy na inabsorb ng marble, anong mayayari sa kanya? Of course, it will be, as it interacts with the molecules of the object, it will be converted to, ay mako-convert siya into
Heat.
thermal energy. Okay? Mako-convert siya into thermal energy. And some of its energy will escape to surrounding. Okay. Yes, ma-escape siya sa surrounding. Okay, so ngayon, alam nyo na kung bakit you're advised to wear white shirts or clothing during summer and dark clothing during malamig na panahon. Okay, this is one of the reason. Okay, kasi objects, so yung mga object, yung matter, nag-absorb ng energy, and this energy is converted to thermal energy. Okay. So I think hindi na kailangan explain yung second illustration natin sa yung green leaf. Okay na yan, ano? So white light illuminates the green leaf. Green light is the one that is reflected by the leaf. That's why it appears green. Okay. The rest of the colors except green are used in photosynthesis. So yun ang ginagamit sa photosynthesis. Okay, so let's proceed to the next property. Okay, so we have the refraction of light. Okay, this the bending of the pencil. The pencil is submerged into a glass half filled with water. So what do you observe with the pencil? It is, anybody? Ano yung pagkulahon pencil?
It is
Is it really? Okay, it is apparently bent. Para siyang, but actually hindi naman siya talaga bent. Hindi talaga baliko. It appears to be. It just appeared to be apparent bending of the object. And this is caused by this property, refraction of light. Yan. So refraction of light is bending of light as it passes from one medium to another. So when light passes from one medium, from air to glass, glass to air, or water to glass to air, so nag-undergo ng refraction of light. Okay, so yung refraction reflection is a surface phenomenon. Refraction is a boundary phenomenon. Nangyayari ang refraction sa boundary ng dalawang medium. Two media. Okay, dalawang medium. So, dyan nagbe-bend yung light. So, nagbe-bend siya because light changes its speed and light changes its direction. Kapag nag-change yung direction ng light, kapag nag-change yung speed ng light, refraction takes place. Okay? Okay, may tanong about refraction. Ano pa yung phenomenon na aside from this one, aside yung nandito dito sa presentation ko, ano pa yung mga best example ng refraction of light? Anybody? Raise your hand.
Shadow, ma'am.
Ha? Okay, again. Okay. Yung shadow naman, yung shadow is blina-block yung light ng something. Okay? Kaya na-form yung shadow. So, ibig sabihin, walang light na napunta doon sa part na yon, sa region na yon, kung saan nandoon yung shadow. Okay, so hindi siya refraction. Ha? Okay, so another interesting na phenomenon caused by refraction is actually yung reason why the stars twinkle in the sky, di ba? You will see the stars na parang kumukuti-kuti nagtitwinkle yun, twinkle, twinkle, little stars. Okay, so yung kung bakit yung light nagtitwinkle sa sky, the stars in the sky twinkles at night because of refraction. Okay? So as light passes, kapag nagtra-travel yung light sa atmosphere, take note na yung atmosphere, iba-iba yung kanyang density. So yung nandun sa taas, less dense siya. As it goes down to the ground, mas nagiging dense yung atmosphere natin. So as light travels through the atmosphere, actually nagbe-bend siya. Nire-refract yung light. That's why we see the stars twinkling at sky. Okay? So yung pag-twinkle ng stars ay caused by refraction of light. Okay, another property is diffraction. Okay, diffraction of light. Yan. Okay. So this is when light passes around the edge of an object. O, kapag may mga edge na mga object na may kapag edge or kaya may small opening or yan, kapag dumadaan yung light dyan sa mga edges ng object, light is diffracted. So yung common na ng diffraction of light is meron siyang bands ito. Just like that, yung may parang mga parts, divisions. So yan ay indication that there is diffraction of light. Okay? Okay, so doon nga sa sinabi ko kanina, yung dispersion, di ba? I told you earlier na dispersion is actually a combination of two properties. Okay, ano yung properties na yan? Going back to the... Yan. Ano ang properties ng light responsible for the dispersion of light? Okay, anybody? Paki-raise your hands. O pwede yung mga lang, yung tigo-tigo la. Anong properties na na-discuss na natin? Actually, na-discuss na natin. What about yung iba? Yung hindi pa nakapag-recite? Okay, Debbie.
Reflection of light and diffraction of light.
Reflection and diffraction. Okay, sinabi natin na ang reflection is it happens at the surface of an opaque material. Opaque. Kapag sinabing opaque, hindi niya ipapa-allow na mag-pass through yung light sa kanya. Okay? Hindi niya. So definitely hindi ito reflection. Another guess. Sige, magbibigay pa ng isang guess. Debbie, isa pa. Out na si reflection.
Refraction.
Dalawa na lang. Okay, yes, it's refraction and
Diffraction.
okay, that's correct. So yung dispersion is a combination of refraction and diffraction. Okay? So dito, light enters the glass prism. So as it passes through the prism, dyan sa boundary ng glass, ng prism at ng air, light is refracted. So na-refract yung light, ni-refract. Okay? So pagpunta, light rays here are refracted, na-refract siya. Pag labas naman niya, paglabas ng light, okay, kasi may certain ano dyan, kasi yung thickness ng prism ay hindi yan magpaprihas, ha? So at an angle, so may ada angle dida, that light, ano yan, lumabas sa prism or is diffracted by the prism. So ang tawag dito ay, ayan, forgot, graded diffraction. Ayan, diffraction grating, sorry. Diffraction grating. So ang tawag dito ay diffraction grating. Yan, na segregate na separate na yung colors of light. Yung light into, na-separate na yung color of light into Roy GP. Okay. So yan ha. So diffraction, dispersion is a combination of refraction and diffraction. Again, reflection sa opaque material sa surface. Ang mangyayari ang reflection sa surface ng material, particularly opaque materials. Refraction doon usually sa mga transparent materials. So transparent materials allow the passage of light. So kapag mag-pass through ang light, definitely marirefract siya. Okay? At certain angle. Pero may mga condition gihap ha. Marirefract ang light, depende han angle, han iya pagsulod, han second medium. At an angle. Sa higher grade level, i-discuss nyo yan. Okay. Another property of light is interference. So when light interacts with matter, so yung properties of light or how lights behave as it interacts with matter, so it is reflected, it is refracted, it is diffracted, or lights interfere with each other. So yung light waves, interference, light waves reflected from the back and front surfaces of the bubble interfere with one another. So yung mga light rays reflected from the back and front. So di ba ito yung bubbles? Example ito sa kung saan nangyayari yung interference of light ha. Ang example ay sa mga bubbles. So dito sa taas, may di ba, gawas, may niya surface outside, and then outside the bubble, and then yung nandun yung surface naman inside the bubble, yung doon sa loob ng bubble. Okay, so once they are reflected, they interfere with one another. So na-interfere hira with one another, so it nakakapag-produce sugadhin nga mga colors. That's why we see these colors na parang may concentrated, dark na colors dyan, may tagdam, mga intense yung colors dyan, may daman lighter nga. So nakadepende yan sa thickness ng bubbles. Okay, so usually yung mga maninipis, yung manipis nga part, ang i-reflect niya ay magenta. And then yung medyo makakapal, lower frequency siya. So we have blue, may blue or red. Basta nati kadakmul nga ni, nati ka low and frequency nga i-reflect. So it will appear red. Dito sa thick na part dito, dinhi. Okay, ang i-reflect ay red light. Okay, so yan ang interference of light. So may tinatawag nga constructive interference, and destructive interference. So a higher grade level na damit na i-discuss. The last one, the last property that we will be discussing this morning is polarization of light. So it's the process of transforming unpolarized light into polarized light. Ano yung tinatawag na unpolarized light? So ito yung mga lights that vibrate in 3 dimensions. May na vibrate hira, sugad, iba-iba nga dimension, okay? So pag agi naman niya, pag nag-undergo siya ng polarization, may polarizing material, nito yung polarized material, ika-cancel niya yung unnecessary na mga wavelengths ng light. Okay? Ika-cancel niya. Yade. So dito, ito yung unpolarized light here. Ito naman yung polarized light. This is the polarizing object or the polarizing filter. Fini-filter niya, sinasara. Kumbaga, sinsasara niya ang light. Okay? So, yon. Okay, so yung polarization, ginagamit siya sa mga eyeglasses, sunglasses. So kapag meron kang astigmatism, medyo glaring yung mo sa mga objects, may na mga glare. So kailangan mo ng polarized na eyeglasses. O yan. Para especially if you're driver ka, nagdra-drive, during hot days, yung sunlight ay masuriaw talaga yan, masuriaw, meaning yung sunlight ay comes from different directions. So a tendency is makuha talaga yung mata, di ba? Malain ang mata. So to minimize that one or to cancel that, so kailangan natin gumamit ng polarized na sunglasses. Or kung ano naman, kung ikaw talaga may problema, you have an astigmatism, so gagamit ka ng polarized na eyeglasses. Okay. So meron bang tanong? So these are the different properties of light. So ilan yung properties of light na na-discuss natin? Kindly enumerate them. Please enumerate. Raise your hand. Okay, si Gislaine. Aside from Gislaine, sino pa dito? Gislaine, Alexi. Yung hindi pa nakapag-recite, may I ask to enumerate the properties of light that we have discussed? Who else? Aside from Gislaine, Alexi, Debbie, and ito si Chris Janelle, Sakmar. Okay, Sakmar.
The different properties of light is dispersion of light, reflection of light, refraction of light, diffraction of light, interference of light, and polarization of light.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so yan ha. May tanong. Do you have any questions regards to our passion with the lesson, the presentation that I presented to you? Okay, questions? Questions?
Ma'am, paano contact lens with polarization light?
Okay, yung contact lens also, hindi lang yung contact lens ay iba-iba naman yung dependehan mo needs ano. Kasi if you have a vision defect, of course hindi lang sa pag-polarize ng light yung ano diyan, kailangan din yung vision defect mo maansiran gihap, diba? If you are a nearsighted person or a farsighted person, pero kung wala ka namang problema, wala ka namang astigmatism, ay hindi na kailangan ng may na polarized yung ano mo, yung magiging contact lens mo. So yung contact lens kasi, lens nga, igin-dedekat dito yung mata, igin-attach to your eyeball. While yung mga ordinary na mga eyeglasses, yun, yung katulad ng ginagamit ko, hindi, yadilahit gawasit mata. Okay. So meron din, dependehan mo needs, ha? Dependehan mo kung wala ka namang vision defects, pero may hindi ka nearsighted, hindi ka farsighted, pero may daaning problema hiton pagiging glare, masyadong sensitive ka sa sa ilaw, or kapag nagbabasa ka, yung mga edges ng mga letters ay parang meron ng tawag hit, ayun na yung glare. Ibig sabihin, kailangan mo na rin ng polarized na eyeglasses or lens. Depende nasa sayo lang yan. Okay, what about yung iba pa? Question? May question? Sige na. Okay. May Okay, Lorraine, Antoinette.
Ma'am, paano po nagbe-bend it object dahil refraction?
Okay. Yung object, Lorraine, ay hindi siya nagbe-bend, ha? It is the light that is, yung light yung nabibend. Okay, yung light yung nabibend. So whatever yung nangyari sa light na mapupunta sa mata natin, yun ang i-interpret ng brain. Sasabihin na yung light from the object ay nag-change yung kanyang direction. Nag-change yung direction. So yung brain natin, i-interpret yan na yung object ay bend. Kasi nanggaling siya doon sa object. But actually, hindi naman talaga bend, hindi naman talaga baliko an object. Yung light lang, yung anbaliko. Kasi iton light, iton aton brain, it always interprets that light travels in a straight path. So itiya itatong permi pagkuanitat brain nga, iton light, permi straight yung path. So pag anonymhan light, from that part where light, dito an object where light changes its direction, aton brain, i-extend yan backward, ikukulit niya nga straight and light. Straight and light. But actually, hindi straight yung light. Nag-change siya ng direction. That's why we see the object na apparently bent. Pero hindi naman siya talaga bent. Hindi naman siya talaga na bend, okay? So, hindi lahat ng nakikita ng mata, ito yon. So, hindi lahat ng nakikita ng mata ay totoo. This may come na illusion lang siya. Illusion. So, yung tinatawag doon sa refraction, sana yan? Ditohan refraction of light, evaluation na. Kinita na ka mo nag-evaluation. Okay. So dito sa refraction of light, so may adan iagin nga illusion, darahan change ang direction ng light, nagkamay ada illusion nga an object na bari, parang bari. But actually, hindi naman, diri man talaga bari an object, hindi man talaga bari an pencil. Okay? Nag-anulan aton brain nga bari an object kasi the brain interprets that light travels in a straight path. Yun. Okay? Na-answer ba? Nakuha ba? Lorraine?
Yes po.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with my answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ayan, darahitang pag-change ang direction ng light. Kaya nga, yung mga, kapag nag-ano kita, dito kung astronomer, at mga astronomers, yung mga position actually ng mga stars, ay diri talaga, kung hay natin kikita yan na, actually, hit yan na, at this present, diri talaga tiraada. Okay? Wala talaga tira dida. Tinitira iti ibang location. Kaya ano, it took times to light, for light to travel from that star para nga niya atin ano ito ha Earth na nga taken 1 million years or more than that before ang light from that star umabot nga niya atin. So there is an itatanong nga itiya illusion nga makukuha nga ang position ng star pagkita natin dahit di dahiya nga position, but actually diri na tiyaada. Kay diri man na-stop iton nga mga objects pag move. They are in constant motion. Okay, pero pares la damit siya nga pencil. Parang same la damit yang analogy. So when light bends, yan, magkakamaya din illusion light ya, illusion lang siya na bend yung object, but actually it's not. Okay. Question? More? Okay. Sino pa yung may tanong?
Ma'am.
Okay. Si Ana? Is it? Gislaine, sige.
Paano naman po yung sa mga colorblind?
Okay. Sa colorblind, sa mga colorblind, there is something wrong with, okay, nakakita tayo ng object because of dalawa yung reason. Because of the light they reflect, and because of the light they reflect or transmit. And another one is kung ano yung napiperceive ng how our brain interpret. Okay? Kasi may ada part dito atin mata, we call it doon sa retina, we have the nerves there, the rods and cones. So yung rods, they are responsible for the dark colors. Sa mga dark colors, para maka-identify kita mga dark colors, so yung mga rods yung responsible dyan. Doon naman sa mga white color, sa mga colored, yung responsible doon na nerves ay ang mga cones. So if the cones, yung mga cones ay irregular yung kaniyang shape, hindi siya normal yung mga sizes doon sa mga cones. So may particular nga color nga diri mababasahan imo brain. Hindi kayang basahin ng yung brain. Like yung red, usually like yung red na color, iti mo pagkulaw, itiba colorblind, pagkulaw pink. Itiba pagkulaw green, like that. So hindi mabasa ng brain mo because of that irregularities doon sa cones mo na nandun sa mata, hindi mabasa ng brain, hindi ma-interpret ng maayos ng brain. Okay? Basically, the color blindness, yung responsible doon ay yung mga cones, the rods and cones in our eyes. So kapag nag-block na talaga your retina, hindi na siya makapag-process ng light, ang mangyayari, hindi ka na lang colorblind, kundi totally blind. Kapag pag walang light na mapunta sa retina and ma-interpret ng brain, wala kang makikita. Pwede okay iti mo mata, okay iti mo iti mo eyeball, okay, dahil external nga imo part, okay, pero dito itself may ada problema. So dyan na pumapasok yung mga different vision defects or mga ganon. Bisan okay ti imo mata pero ang imo mga nerves, ang imo optic nerve, yung nagtra-transfer ng electrical signals from retina to the brain, to the processing center of the brain for colors, ay nag-malfunction yung optic nerve mo, hindi ka rin makakakita. Blind. Ang tawag sa iyo ay blind. Ay yung tawag sa iyo. Okay, another question. Two more questions before we move on to the evaluation. Anna, okay?
Because stars are so far away, when a star's light finally reaches us, are we seeing the star, what the star looked like years ago?
Yes, millions of years ago actually. Yung iba, yung mga malalayo, millions of years ago. Oo. Kasi may nga ito, di ba, distance, kapag light years, yung mga distances ng mga celestial objects like stars, ay hindi na siya in meters or kilometers kasi masyadong malalayo sila. Yung yung ginagamit na units na yan ay light years. Light years. So kapag sinabing light years, pag sinabing 1 light year, how far does light travels in 1 full year? Earth year, ha? Yan ang 1 light year. So, di ba yung ibang mga stars ay 2 million light years away from us? So, ibig sabihin, before the light from Earth reaches that star there, it would took millions of years. Or yung light doon, mapunta sa atin, kailangan muna ng millions of years. Para mag-reach dito sa atin. So, yan ang ibig sabihin ng light years. Yes.
So, you could see the light of a dead star?
Yes. Oo. Yung mga light ng dead star, actually, it happens million of years ago. Yung mga nakikita ng mga scientists, astronomers na mga nebula, na mga, anong tawag doon sa yung when a star dies, ang tawag Big Bang. Big Bang ba yun? Nebula. Yun. Supernova, sorry. That's supernova. Ay nangyari na yan millions of years ago. Pero yung iba, di ba, yung kanyang effect, hindi ibig sa pag nangyari yan malapit sa Earth, ibig sabihin, yung effect niya, ma-experience 1 million years before that supernova. After that supernova happened, pwede pa rin tayo affected. So yung kanyang remnants na mga radiations from that explosion of the star ay makaka-affect ka atin at may pang panahon. Or pwede, yung nangyari na yan to 1 million year ago, ay ngayon natin ngayon natin makikita yung manifestation niya. Oo. Hindi yan ibig sabihin that instant nga yan ay nanabo. Matagal na yan nangyari. Nga takay pag-travelhan light, darahang kaharayo, maiha aniya pag-travel. Yan pala abot haat. Ganon yon. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome. May a question? Last one? Last one. Waray na? Okay, so kung wala nang tanong, we will proceed to the... sandali. Ano ko lang. Kasi doon sa content standard, you have to know why the sky is blue. Okay, why the sky is blue, why we have a red sunset, why we have a yellow sunrise. Nag-wonder ba kayo kung bakit meron tayong red sunset? Or why do we see a blue sky, a white cloud, a rainbow? O paano nga pala na yung rainbow na form? Yung rainbow na form kasi usually kailan na form yung rainbow? Is it during na umuulan? or before umulan or a storm, di ba? Usually we see a rainbow before or after usually after na yung storm. Ano? Okay. Paano na-form yung rainbow?
Inspiration.
Water molecules.
Sunlight bounces off of the water.
Water molecules.
When sunlight hits
Yes,
raindrops.
yung response, yes, that's correct. The one that is responsible for the formation of rainbow is the water molecules, the water vapor present in the sky. So meron ng mga droplets of water doon na nag-act as prism. They act as prism. So when light from the sun enters that portion there na may mga sakto yung mga water molecules para mag-act siya as prism, na-produce ang rainbow. So the light from the sun is dispersed by the droplets of water present in the atmosphere doon sa taas. Okay, so yon, very good. Okay, why do we see the sky blue? Okay, class. Actually, yung ano natin, yung mas marami actually yung violet lights sa sky. So during a clear clear days, mas marami actually yung violet na colors na ini-scatter doon sa sky. Yung main responsible doon ay ang oxygen and nitrogen. So yung oxygen and nitrogen, these are very small particles of matter na nandyan sa atmosphere natin. So they usually reflects yung nandun sa end spectrum of light. Ano yung mga nandun sa end spectrum of light? Yung nabibend more, it's the violet. Mas nire-reflect niya yung violet na colors compared to the other colors. So it follows violet, blue, and then sunod-sunod na yon. So mas marami actually yung violet. So but why we do not see a violet sky? Instead, it's a blue sky. Kung mas marami yung violet kaysa sa blue, bakit hindi natin nakikita na violet yung color ng sky? Okay, so it has something to do with our eyes. Okay, so our eyes are more sensitive to blue than violet. Mas sensitive yung mata natin sa blue kaysa sa violet. That's why we see a blue sky, not a violet sky. Nakuha? So basically ganun yun. Okay, so we have red sunset. So yung red sunset, yung reason why we see a red sunset kasi in the afternoon, mas marami na yung mga bigger sized particles na nasa atmosphere. So yung mga bigger sized particles, they usually reflect yung mga longer wavelengths ng light. Red, orange. So yon. Kaya during sunset, mas yung pag ano natin sa sky is red. And kapag may ashfall, kapag may volcanic eruption, nagkakaroon din ng red sky or totally na black. Kasi kapag na black na, ibig sabihin, yung sky natin naging opaque na, hindi na inallow yung light to pass through. Light from the sun, siya na nagiging dark. Okay? So, yon. May question? Wala na? So, let's proceed to the evaluation. Okay, so your answer to the evaluation, pwede yung... Okay. Okay, so yung answer ninyo, you can directly PM me doon, i-private message nyo ako dito sa chat box natin, directly send na lang sa akin yung mga answers ninyo ha. Okay, so we have 15 items. So yung 1 to 5, you have to give its identification siya. So you have to give what is asked in the statement or in the item. Okay, yung exact na value or what is being asked. Ayan, number 1 to 5. Yung number 1, how fast light travel in vacuum. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have to identify what property of light is described by the statement. So yung property ng light ang isasagot ninyo. So it could be reflection, dispersion, refraction, ano pa yon? Diffraction, interference, and polarization. Pwede nyo muna i-screenshot yung mga questions. And then let's proceed to the next. Okay, so for 6 to 15, your answer, and dito yung mga choices sa box dito. You have red, green, orange, blue, yellow, indigo, violet, white, black. So yung mga sagot sa for item 6 to 15 ay nandito sa box. Dito niyo kukunin, ha? Okay. I-screenshot nyo na lang and then your answer directly na lang direct sa akin yung pag-send. Not to everyone, ha? Okay, so yung score nyo dito will be submitted to Ma'am Lucena. Ha? Isa-submit ko kay Ma'am Lucena yung scores ninyo dito sa ating evaluation. Okay, so I will be giving you, is 10 minutes enough? Okay na yung 10 minutes? Thumbs up kayo if it's okay. Okay, sige. 10 minutes. Madali lahin. Wala. Urak pa kapag record. I forgot to record. Sino yung nag-record? Meron bang nag-record? Boray ko na.
Ako ng classmate nga nagre-record.
Okay, sige. Ba't hindi nagas ng permission? Okay lang, di ba? Pwede ba mag-record kahit walang permission?
Diretso kami maaram.
Wala man
Record po ah.
permission. Ha? Sino yung nag-record ka? Through Zoom?
Nakat po.
How I forgot to record? Sige. Okay, by next week okay lang mag-online class ulit tayo? Ha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay. So ano natin next week? It's yung next week dapat kasi kung may ada pa kung time niya na week, i-ano ko din yung sa thermodynamics, yung heat and ang kanan heat about thermal energy. Yun sana. Kasi next week another topic sa electricity na next week. Ito na yung final 2 weeks ng first quarter.
Ma'am, excuse me po.
Yes.
Ma'am, din po ba
Yes, Debbie?
isasandit answer?
I-direct direct.
Messenger
Diba
po, ma'am.
didihit chat?
Or
Not to
box?
everyone. Iano na lahit kanan. Direct na lahak. Haka na send.
Excuse me,
Box po,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Try
Yes,
ko po
Antoinette.
ka-SS on 1 to 5.
Okay, sige. Wait.
Ma'am, chat box po ba isasend?
Di na chat box para diretso ko ma-check.
Okay po, thank you.
Okay na?
Opo, ma'am.
Okay.
Apo,
Sige.
ma'am.
What about yung 6 to 15? Okay na?
Pareho pa, ma'am.
Sige. 6 to 15. Ayan. Okay, this number 12. Nandito yung number 12, andito yung number 13.
Ma'am, excuse me po.
Yes.
Hain po ang numbers 12 and 13.
12 and 13, yung nasa yung figure.
Sure.
Wait. Nasaan na yun? Nasaan na? Share screen. Okay, this is 12, 13. Illuminated with RGB. Yung illuminated with RGB, ibig sabihin that's white light. Illuminated with white light. Kapag sinabing white light, it means RGB. Lahat ng color component, the color components of light, present lahat. From red to violet.
Excuse
Nandito
me,
yung
ma'am.
12. Yes. Okay.
Pwede ba po makita ng 1 to 5 na wala po din
Nawag na answers pag agree mo.
1 to 5. O yan, 1 to 5.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. O, bugos sa ito yung pag ano ha, pag send from 1 to 15, hindi yung partial.
Ma'am,
Kukurya
may
na
accidentally
pag-check.
sent man.
Ah,
Nauna ko po. Accident
okay.
po.
Oo.
Ma'am, excuse me po.
Context
Ma'am,
limit.
ito akong po kasi usa.
Usa-usad. O, before ka pwede, di ba, in-screenshot mo yung ano natin, yung mga items. And then, before mo i-send, ubuson laanay. So, get 1, gadang ka 15. Before name i-send haakon.
Dari po kasi ako maaram kung kaya ano
Diri ka ma.
nabuso.
At,
Pag-enter ko po
space
kasi
lang.
takpan.
Cellphone
May
mo
limit
gamit.
po it chat.
Okay. Okay po, ma'am. Sige po. Thank you po.
Space na lang. Space.
Opo.
Wag mo i-enter agad.
Ma'am, may limit.
Ma'am, anak na i-send ko na po.
May limit?
Kuwan.
Yes, may text limit.
Opo, ma'am, may limit po. Ito pala,
Ah.
number 30 ng app.
Okay, sige. Sige. Hanggang duhala. Sige, pwede. Kahit iba kasi gidada mo eh. Masyadong madami yung sinisend na answers. O, kukurya na pag-check.
Ma'am, excuse me
Yes.
po. Send ko na po nga answer. I-go ulit ko po. Taga-usahan ko po. Or iba na. Pag bubugusan
Di ayaw pagtag-isa ikuha na lang di ba yung maximum ng first is hanggang 13. O at least 10 and then 5.
Okay po. Sige po.
10
Thank you
and
po.
5. Oo. You didn't see the number 5.
I'm done na po, ma'am.
Oh, sige. Mga 2 minutes, let's give 2 minutes to the others to finish. Mag-check kita. I-check natin yung mga sagot niyo. Nakikita na number 5. 1 to 5.
Ma'am, kanina pa
Opo,
po
ma'am.
pag-tinet, nawawaag permit ang answer.
Nawawaog. Kaya kawaag. Hinga
The
nga in mind.
limit.
Ano lang, 10, 15. 1 to 10 and then 11 to 15.
Ma'am, excuse me po. Diri po talaga nauusa.
Dili na usa.
Tagusa-usala po talaga pag-send.
Okay, sige. Hala.
Okay lang po, ma'am.
Excuse me,
Space
ma'am.
na lang.
Okay, sige. Yes. Sino yung pwedeng makapag-add sa akin? For a while.
Imo na Facebook.
Messenger. Pwede itakan Messenger. Hinit pwede.
Dito na lang po ako mag-send.
Sige, pwede na la. Dito itakan Messenger account. Di ala.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sige po, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay. Ito yung nakikita anay, ha? Nakita? Yada itakuan. Okay na ito, 1 to 5 and then 11 to 15. Okay na? Nakita niyo
Yes,
yung
ma'am.
kuan? Messenger account? Yada. Doon kasi ito na account, pa hindi ito niyo send dito sa. Yada itaking gagamit. Ani Lisa. Okay. Okay na? Send na lang didiha ha?
Ma'am, dito po ako nag-send na yung chat box.
Didiha ang chat ba?
Po, ma'am.
Pwede. Madami takakadtuan pag-check. Sige, pwede na send kung di rin natutuhay diyan chat box. Duha na lang yung send chat box na dito itak messenger. Pwede na lang yung picturean, picturein na lang niyan iyo answer didahan paper o kaya didahan chat box nga iyo kuan na send na didihan natin Zoom. I-send na lahat didihitakan messenger.
Ma'am, ano po yung profile picture?
Anak profile picture. Ano yan?
Opo.
Nawara na na.
Ma'am, nasend ko na po na yung ako na imo po, ma'am.
Okay, sige. May da ko na di na receive kan Zayo.